Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Geeta Kundi and I am working as assistant professor at GHG Harprakash College of Education for Women, Sidhwa Khurd, Ludhiana. So today I am going to discuss concept attainment model of teaching with all of you. So before starting with my topic, I'll discuss briefly about teaching model. So what are teaching model? Teaching model are kind of detailed plans of teaching a lesson that could lead to effective learning. So in the words of Joyce and Wheel, teaching model is a pattern or plan which can be used to shape a curriculum or course, to select instructional materials and to guide a teacher's action. So it is a kind of software that guide teacher's action, and it is different from the physical models that we make with wood or cardboard or some other concrete material. So what are features of teaching model? Teaching models are detailed plan that we have already discussed, and they are goal oriented and they help in bringing out the desirable change in the behavior of the students, which is the aim of our teaching learning process. So let us start with our today's topic, that is concept attainment model. So we all know that concept attainment model is a very famous model which was given by Jerome Bruner, and he discussed it in the book called A Study of Thinking. Being a cognitive psychologist, he was interested in cognitive processing, how people think, and how those tendencies might be used to inform teaching and learning processes. So he developed a new way of introducing learners to new concept called concept attainment. He was ranked 28th most cited psychologist of the 20th century, and he also worked in the intelligence wing of the army. And he was born blind, and his vision was restored at the age of 2 with the help of surgery. So this model requires a student to figure out the attributes of a category that is already formed in another person's mind, that is teacher, by comparing and contrasting examples which will be presented to the students in the form of positive and negative examples. So what are its elements? The focus of the model is on the development of inductive thinking, and we know that inductive thinking means moving from specific to journal, or from moving from examples to rule. So syntax is called plan of action. So in this model there are three phases. uh, so in phase 1, it involves presenting data to the learner, and each unit of data is separate example or non-example of the concept. The unit may be presented in pair. So data may be that is going to be presented by teacher to the students, maybe people, objects, stories, pictures, or any other discriminable unit, depends upon the subject and the topic. So phase 2 is where the students test the attainment of the concept, first by correctly identifying additional unlabeled examples, and then by generating their own example. And in the last phase, students begin to analyze the strategies by which they attain concepts. So this is how the model will actually proceed in the classroom, right? So next is social system. And in this, there are three major functions of the teacher during concept attainment activity, which are to record, prompt, and present additional data. So next is the principles of reaction. And during the flow of the lesson, the teacher needs to be supportive of the students' hypothesis. In the later phase of the model, the teacher turns the students' attention towards analysis of their concept and their thinking strategies, again being very supportive. So the environment will be democratic in the classroom. Next is support system. So concept attainment lesson requires that positive and negative examples to be presented to the student. So data sources are known beforehand, and the attributes. So the positive and negative example that a teacher is going to use are the support system for this model. And instructional and nurturing effect. Concepted model is designed for instruction on a specific concepts and on the nature of concepts. With abstract concepts, the strategies nurture an awareness of alternative perspectives, a sensitivity to logical reasoning in communication, and tolerance of ambiguity, right? So instructional effects: whenever a teacher enters the classroom, there are some objectives that he or she needs to achieve. So they are the instructional effect, and the nurturing effect are those which will be carried away in the journal life of the student, like out of the classroom. Like if a student is learning how to think inductively in the classroom, then he or she will definitely apply that knowledge in the real life scenario also. So uh, this was all about the theory of the concept attainment model. So teacher of mathematics can utilize these type of positive and negative example if he or she wants to introduce concept of quadrilateral to the student. And you all can observe that in positive examples there are four-sided closed figures, and in the negative examples all the four shapes are different. So in this way a teacher can take examples, different examples, depending upon the topic. Thank you very much.